What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrubae here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. And today we have to talk about this absolutely crazy story I found about a guy who got mad that his pizza was taking too long. So he went to his car and got an AK to get upset and come back to the restaurant with. Anybody that's that crazy, we gotta talk about. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it.
Nice rack and her ass Brazilian. Just turned 21, but my bank's a million.
Alright, so I want to open up this video by saying all of the employees are safe now. Obviously, I'm sure it was horrifying, but nobody was injured. That being said, this dude absolutely has the Karen gene inside of a man. I think we're calling male Karens Darrens, and this guy is 100% Darren certified. How are you mad when you're picking up a pizza, bro? I feel like, if anything, every time I've ever gotten a pizza, I've been in a fantastic mood, but somehow this guy managed to take something that's supposed to be a beautiful moment and just turn it into something so ugly, just so dramatically unnecessary. My goodness, people these days. Man threatens workers with AK-47 because pizza took too long to make, report says. A Knoxville man is in custody after allegedly threatening Little Caesars employees after he was told his pizza would take 10 minutes to wait. Alright, so I love that this guy literally took that 5-minute hot and ready pizza so literally that when they told him it was going to take 10 minutes, he just started threatening everybody instead. 10 minutes is still not that long to wait for a pizza, bro. I'm sorry that that's just too long for you, but if you were willing to wait 5 minutes, what's waiting 10? Do you know what I mean? It's just really not that big of a deal. And also, what do you want them to do? If they don't have pizza and it's not going to be ready for 10 minutes, they can't just snap their fingers and magically make a pizza appear, bro. Did you really need to go to the car and get a weapon to come threaten them with? Especially, dude, you pulled out the AK? What is this, a game of Valorant? Did you really need to whip out the Vandal to come into a Little Caesars? What's wrong with you? I think everybody's been a little hungry and just been upset that they're gonna have to wait for their food. Everybody's been there. I've never threatened the staff ever, but to be so upset that you go out to the car and whip out the AK, you gotta just be taking this to a level it doesn't need to be at, right? You know, I don't know what was going on in the guy's head, but I don't feel like there's anything that justifies this. A Knoxville man is in custody after threatening the workers of a Cedar Bluff Little Caesars with an AK after he was told it would take 10 minutes to make his pepperoni pizza, a report from the police department says. Officers responded to the restaurant just after 9 p.m. Friday, where they were told that the suspect, a 53-year-old man, became upset when he was told that his pepperoni pizza would take 10 minutes to make. According to the report, he got upset and demanded a free breadstick order and went outside the business to wait for the pizza. Little Caesars, you're supposed to have this ready in 5 minutes. The fact that it's not ready in 5 minutes means we have two options. Either I grab the strap or you give me an order of free breadsticks. Those are the only two solutions to their problem. There is no other middle ground. Obviously, this dude shouldn't have done this, but I feel like this happens so often these days. These stories I didn't used to hear about that much, and now I feel like people in America have become so entitled that yeah, they told they have to wait an extra 5 minutes for Little Caesars, and they literally lose their mind, bro. I just don't really understand how we got to the point in America where people think that this is a normal thing to do. Because, yeah, this story's nuts, but if you watch this channel consistently, you'll know that, I tell a story like this at least once a week. I don't understand how there was any other time where somebody was just roaming around threatening workers with a weapon at, once a week, and it was just considered relatively normal, you know? All this over a pepperoni pizza, too, dude. I've got a feeling you're not going to be having pepperoni pizza for a while if this is true. Obviously, this is a police report. It's still got to go to trial, and it's until proven guilty, that whole thing. But if this is the case, man, then I don't think you realize that they don't really do a whole lot of pepperoni pizza days in jail. It's not like school where if you sell enough Scholastic book stamps or whatever, they throw you a pizza party. Even if that is the case, you want your whole Little Caesars pepperoni pizza, and I promise you that a pizza party pizza is always disappointing. Maybe this is just the cynic in me, but I feel like every time when I was a kid and we got a pizza party, they would hand me a slice that had been, cut another 2 times. It's literally the width of the trap wire, a tripwire. Who is gonna eat that pizza and be satisfied? Who? Literally no one. That's what you can expect if you get pizza in prison, man. I'm just saying, it's not gonna be as delicious as some good hot and ready pizza you could have had if you just waited an extra 5 minutes. You know, those Little Caesar workers were like, what in the world, dude? You do not get paid enough money when you're working at Little Caesars to deal with some dude coming in and demanding breadsticks or he's grabbing the weapon, you know? Like, you just are simply not getting paid enough to deal with that. In fact, I'm trying to think of a number in my head where, like, okay, if you were getting hired for a job and they said there's a good chance some dude is going to threaten you if you don't give him breadsticks, you would probably go, that's a very unlikely and not going to happen, but you would demand a little bit more money because it's a possibility. I'm thinking I would need at least $35 an hour to deal with the possibility of a dude losing his mind and grabbing the weapon from his car. At least. And you know they were not getting paid that. Jokes aside, though, they did get a great story, but I'm sure this was a traumatic experience all in all. Nobody ever deserves to have some crazy dude coming in and, like, threatening them over a pizza, man. Like, over a pizza, all of this. I'm just hoping that they're all okay, because I don't know how I would be holding up if this happened to me. When he returned, he had the rifle in hand and was pointing it at the employees, demanding his pizza immediately. The report reads that he stopped an employee who was trying to leave, asking, "Where in the hell you think you're going?" And a woman waiting in line ended up giving him her pizza to get him to leave. He was charged with aggravated assault and especially aggravated kidnapping, says he was taken into custody and is currently in jail. Yo, kudos to the lady who decided to just be like, fine, just take my pizza, just leave. Like, seriously, dude, I don't know what you do in that situation if the pizza's not ready. Like, there's nothing really you can do. So, being brave enough in that situation to speak up, I probably would have been like, I don't know what to do. But to be like, hey, man, if I give you my pizza, will you just leave? Like, that lady is brave as balls, bro. We need to give her some type of medal. Like, the Karen Stand Up To award. All right, we need to work on the naming here, but you know what I mean. It should be a medal. I just don't understand what you expect the workers to do in that situation, bro. Like, if they do not have a pizza for you, what is threatening them with a weapon going to do? Like, it's not going to magically poof a pizza into existence. The same way screaming at somebody for your order taking forever doesn't make it cook faster. Like, I just don't really understand the logic here as to why he thought this was somehow going to speed up the process. Well, if I threaten them, then the oven will heat up. It's like, no, that's just not really how it works. Like I said, I don't know how this dude was thinking, but it just doesn't make sense any way you try to slice it. And kudos to that lady again, for real. She's kind of the hero of this story. The poor workers in that situation, dude. They better get, like, a paid week off after dealing with that, man. My life is not worth a Little Caesars pizza. I'm sorry. And, like, when some crazy dude's running around the restaurant, I don't know if I want to work there anymore. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of the video. I'd really appreciate it. And of course, subscribe if you're new. Turn on notifications. If you really want to help me out, I put a link to the intro song down below, along with a link to my podcast, The Scuffed Cast. Or, of course, you could use code Scrubae at the G Fuel checkout. You get a discount on G Fuel. It helps me out. Everyone wins. And last but certainly not least, I did go ahead and put some of my story times up on Spotify so you guys can listen to them offline, or if you don't want to watch gameplay or whatever, I'll put that link at the top of the description. Be sure to check it out. And yeah, on that note, don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and hopefully I will see each and every single one of you guys next time with another video. I'm out. Peace.